What's going on, everybody? It's Nico Moreno here, and I'm super thrilled to have you here on this video today. So what I'm going to be going over in this video is my millionaire morning routine. So these are the 5 things that I do every single morning that made me a millionaire, and that I continue to do to this day to continue achieving more goals in my business, in my personal life, friendships, health, and fitness. All right, so stick around. I'm super excited to deliver this training and this free content to you guys today. All right, before we dive in though, first off, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you like content like this and you want more information that's uplifting, inspiring, and entrepreneurship and business focused, hit that subscribe button down below, and I would love to have you on and share more videos with you. Number 2, pull out your phone and follow me on Instagram. So my handle is @NicoMorenoOfficial. And you can find me there. I post daily, and I also share Instagram stories. If there's any updates or fun things or cool things that I'm doing in my life, I share those on the story. So go ahead, follow me on there to get more inspiring, fun, uplifting, free content. And finally, number 3, join my free Facebook group. I would love to interact with you on Facebook. It's a bit more personal feel, and I post cool stuff that you can only get in the Facebook group on there. So there will be a link in the description. Be sure to hit that link and request access to join the group. All right, thanks so much, guys. Let's get into the 5 things that I do every single morning, my millionaire morning routine. All right, and be sure to stay to the very end so that you can actually get all 5 steps. So let's go into step number 1, which is I visualize my goals as if they're happening in the present tense. Now, this is a key distinction, happening in the present tense. Now, I know visualization is a big thing in the personal development and, you could say manifestation world, or even in the business world. A lot of people use and talk about visualization. However, one pitfall and one mistake that I used to make, and this is why I want to share this with you guys, is I used to visualize my goals happening off some just distant point in the future, right? Like way off in the future. And there's a different feeling, and it looks different and it feels different when you're imagining your goals at some imaginal time in the future, like just some far off distant time, versus if you're actually feeling it and seeing it and imagining your goal being true in the present tense. Try it out. Like, there is a very different sensation and a very different feeling. So what I do right now, and this is what has worked really well for me, is making that shift to visualizing my goals as if they're happening in the present tense. And it's really fun. So I recommend that you do that. This is by far the most productive. I do this 30 minutes a day. It's the most productive 30 minutes of the day that I can possibly, this is why I put it first in my routine checklist for you guys, because this is what makes the biggest impact over the long term for sure, and over the short term as well. And the reason why is because your subconscious mind actually cannot tell the difference between a real scene and an imaginary scene. So why is this so impactful? Well, when you visualize your goals as if they're real right now, with enough repetition, and it actually does not take very long. For me, it usually takes about 3 days to start noticing differences in the way that I talk, think, act, and even the people and experiences and results that I get in my life. For me, I see differences in 3 days. It's always on the 3rd day. I don't know why, but that's been the experience for me. So with repetition, your subconscious mind, it starts to accept these images that you're feeding your subconscious mind just through pure imagination and visualization. It accepts that as the truth and reality. Okay, so try this out. And when your subconscious mind believes that your goals are already true, then you'll behave, think, and act in ways that actually make them true. So when you believe that this is the truth, that'll influence your thoughts, it'll influence the way you speak, influence your actions, and you'll actually go out and create the results that you desire much more easily. So how do you do this? All right, I want this video to be productive and helpful for you to actually action on this. So how do you do this? Well, it's actually really fun, but it's really simple, which is amazing. Anybody can do this, and you can do this right now because you are gifted with the power of the mind and the power of imagination. So what you can do is just simply imagine what it would look like with the house you desire, with the car you desire, with the body that you desire, and with the partner or relationship you desire. Really, nothing is off limits. Truly nothing is off limits. So just let that sink in and allow yourself to see life as exactly the way that you want to see it, with no guilt. right? I used to be very critical of my goals and of myself. I almost felt bad or ashamed for wanting to achieve big goals, like having a nice car, having a nice house, hitting certain milestones in my business. I almost felt sort of like embarrassed or even shame around having these big material goals. And there's no reason for that. What I learned is there's really, truly no reason for that. You were put here on this earth to create and to share your gifts. And when you create and you share your gifts, you receive in return. You receive material wealth. You receive love. You receive happiness. You receive joy. You receive all these gifts when you put out your own gifts and share to the universe. That is how it works. We were meant here to experience the best experience and have the best life that we can possibly have. So use it or lose it. And the imagination is what translates those desires from just imaginary desires to goals in your reality, like real tangible stuff. All right. So have fun with it and enjoy the process. It's so much fun. And again, I do this every single day, and it makes goal achievement and goal attainment fun, fast, and easy. All right. Step number 2 is one of the simple pleasures. It's a very simple thing, but I do this every morning as I have coffee. I know it sounds simple, but the reason that I actually really wanted to bring this up to you guys is because I don't believe in cutting out all vices or all things that make me happy in order to achieve success. So there's so many business gurus out there right now who say, you got to be hustling 24/7. You got to always be focused on the goal. You can't have any, you could call them addictions or vices or whatever. Like you can't have anything, anything like that in your life. You must cut it out. You must be 100% focused. I've tried that and it sucked. It was terrible. It makes your life a living hell. Like, why would you want to make your life a living hell and sacrifice that? Sure, there are things that you do need to, I wouldn't even say the word sacrifice. I really would not call it the word sacrifice. You'll need to shift your priorities if you want to have career success. You obviously need to put some time and focus and energy into your career if you want to have career success. But you don't need to cut out all fun. Life is supposed to be fun. Life is joy. There's so much to be grateful and appreciative and happy about every single day that when you look for it, and I'm going to actually share in another step later on in this video, when you actually look for that, you will create and experience more fun and more happy and joyous experiences. So that's it, guys. Like, you do not need to cut out all these little vices, all these little things that make life special and that you look forward to every morning. You don't need to cut them out. You should incorporate them into your day. And that's what coffee is for me. Simple pleasure, smells great, wakes me up. And yeah, it's just a little thing that I love to do every single morning. Step number 3, this is what I was hinting at before. So what I do is, and Charlotte, if you're watching this, one of my amazing friends, Charlotte, she introduced me to this very, very simple strategy. And it's made such a huge impact in my life. I just love it. So I want to share this with you guys. So here it is. And I do this every morning now, is I write 3 things that I appreciate from yesterday and 3 things that I'm excited for today. So I call this my 3 things journal. And here's the journal that I write in every morning. So I just use a journal. I like having like a physical, I like writing this out like on some physical piece of paper in a physical journal. However, you can do this on a notes app on your phone or in a Google Doc or anything like that. But what this actually does and why it's so powerful is this actually programs your mind to be aware of the happy, positive experiences in life. And it trains your brain to be on the lookout for more happiness and more good things today. So we all have, good things and not so good things happen in our life. Everybody, like nobody is immune to that, right? So we all have good experiences. We all have bad experiences. However, you can very easily, and this is a way to do it, you can very easily train your mind to focus in on and hone in on the positive memories and the positive experiences that have happened in your life, right? It just makes you like naturally happier, really. And it's very, very easy. Like you can do, this is the simple process that will do that for you. All right, you'll automatically remember the positive memories. And, the second part is 3 things that you're excited for today. So that's going to train your mind to automatically expect good things and look for good things today. And when you expect and when you look for something, you'll find it, right? And the reality is it's the same with bad things, right? If you expect bad things and you look for bad things, you're going to find bad things. So instead, train your mind to look for good things and to expect for good things, and you will see them. And another little mini point that I want to drive home is like happiness is a choice, not a destination. Okay, really, happiness is a choice, not a destination. Like you can have it right now. You can be happy now along the way to your destination, right? So why not be? My boyfriend has a tattoo that says happiness on his arm. And I thought when I saw that, I was like, it's just perfect. So make the choice to be happy right now because it's available to everyone. It may just take a little bit of fine tuning and a little bit of training your mind to see it that way. And again, final point is this isn't a rehearsal, this is real life. So you only get one shot. You may as well enjoy it now, right? Step four in my 5-step millionaire morning routine is I go for a walk, right? First thing in the morning. Usually this is about 2,500 steps. And I love going for a walk first thing in the morning just to get my blood flowing. Also see the beautiful greenery outside and the fresh scents, the fresh air, the bright colors. Love seeing all that first thing in the morning. And to just start my day off with some fresh air in my lungs and making progress towards my daily activity goal, which I track my steps every single day on my watch here. And I aim to get, well, I don't aim to, I do get 18,000 steps. Not 80, that'll be a lot. I get 18,000 steps per day, and I track that on my watch automatically. And that's just because I set a daily activity goal and a daily health goal that I want to at least walk that many steps per day. So it's kind of arbitrary, but I decided on that. And yeah, starting off with about 2,500 in the morning, that gives me a solid chunk towards my daily activity goal first thing in the morning. So I feel like I'm making progress towards my goals. And yeah, it accomplishes all those things for me. So that's step number 4, just go for a brisk walk, get some air, get some motion. And step number 5, this is actually one of my favorites, is listening to affirmations to program my subconscious mind. So the reality is we all have goals. We all have things that we want to achieve in life. And it's possible for all of us to achieve our goals. However, whether it's hard or easy is something that it does take a little bit of experience to kind of like figure out, right? So what I have personally learned, and this is why I'm so big into listening to affirmations, what I've personally learned is that when your subconscious mind is feeding you thoughts that are in support of your goal versus it's feeding you thoughts that are in contradiction to your goals happen so quick and so fast and so easy and so fun. Like it's true. It may sound crazy if this is a new idea or a new concept to you, but when you have like the background thoughts that are going inside your head, we can call these beliefs, thoughts, self-talk, anything like that. They're all very similar. When those are like actually supporting you towards your goals and they're in congruence with the things that you want to achieve, success just comes naturally, and it's fun and it's easy and it feels great. And when the thoughts and beliefs that you're having in your head are in contradiction or they don't support your goals, it just feels like every single day, every single hour, it feels like an uphill battle. So when you start with the inner work, so you start by changing your thoughts, changing your beliefs, that actually dictates over time, over repeated effort at changing your thoughts, changing your beliefs, changing the self-talk that's going inside your head. That results in behavior change. And with enough practice, if behavior change becomes habitual, so it becomes a habit, then you don't even have to think about it, doing it, right? It just becomes automatic. Think about habits that you have in your life, like maybe brushing your teeth in the morning, brushing your teeth at night. That's a learned habit. Babies aren't born knowing to brush their teeth in the morning or knowing to brush their teeth at night, right? That's just a habit that you pick up. But then over a little bit of time, it becomes automatic, right? And you don't even have to think about it. So same with any other habit in life. And the way that you can do that is by changing your thoughts. And you can create habitual thoughts that support your goals. And then those habitual thoughts will change your actions that will support your goals. And then you'll just achieve your goals like almost automatically. All right, so I highly encourage you to listen to affirmations if you have not already. I do this every single day. it can change depending on whatever I'm focusing on in my life. Maybe it's a new financial goal, or maybe it's, at one point, like really wanting to attract a partner. So whatever it is, there's an affirmation out there. There's tons actually on YouTube too, and I've created some of my own as well. But there's tons out there that can really support you in the achievement of any goal. And just as with visualization, beneficial affirmations, they very quickly will, have you start thinking in new ways, or you'll get new ideas or new images or new thoughts of inspiration, right? Like I actually, again, with visualization and affirmations, I feel like I notice differences like on the third day. Almost every single time it's on the third day. And I do not know why, but that's what's very habitually happened for me. And so now I think I kind of expect that to happen. And so it does happen. So that's number 5 steps, my 5-step millionaire morning routine. And that's it, guys. So let's quickly run through them again. The 5 things I do every single morning that made me a millionaire and that I continue to do today. So number 1 is I visualize my goals as if they're happening in the present tense. And that is key, that they're happening right now, not some distant time off in the future. Number 2 is I have coffee. I love the aroma. It just wakes me up. It's a little vice that I have, but I do love it and I enjoy it and I indulge in that every day. Number 3 is I write 3 things that I appreciate from yesterday and 3 things that I'm excited for today. That way I program my mind to notice and remember the happy, positive memories and look for more happy, positive things in my life today. Number 4 is I usually go for a walk, about 2,500 steps. And yeah, that's just to get some motion, experience the fresh greenery and the fresh sense of the outside world, and make progress towards my daily step goal of 18,000 steps. Number 5, I listen to affirmations to program my subconscious mind. Again, the thoughts that go on inside your head will create new actions and new habits in your external world. And when you change the actions and the habits in your external world, your goals will be achieved much, much faster, so long as those are in support of your goals. All right, thanks so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. All right, before we finish off, go ahead, really, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Would love to have you on here and would love to be able to share more free, uplifting content with you guys. Also, number 2, be sure to pull out your phone and follow me on Instagram at Nico Moreno Official. I post there almost daily and I have cool things going on in my IG story as well. So follow me at Nico Moreno Official. And number 3, join my Facebook group. It's free to join. Anyone is welcome to join and would love to have you in there. The link is going to be in the description. Now, finally, before we conclude this video, I want you to share in the comments, like, what's your morning routine, okay? Do you have a morning routine? Are any of the things on this list part of your morning routine? Are there any things that you really love about your morning routine that I didn't cover here and that you want other people who are watching to know about or read about? I would love to hear what you do to get your day off to a successful start. So thank you so much, guys. This has been Nico Moreno, and I will see you guys next time.